What's up, y'all? This is Black Superman. I'm back again trying to free y'all. Now, in this video right here, I'm going to address the evils of capitalism. And I'm going to use a reference, a book by Elaine Brown, former Black Panther, called A Black Woman's Story, A Taste for Power. Now, the reason why I'm going to explain the evils of capitalism is really primarily for the mentally dead house niggas and really anybody, but I say house niggas because there's a lot of black folks that's confused, maybe in an honest way, and some of y'all are just house niggas are just scared. If you're scared, be scared. Don't never discourage nobody from getting freedom. If you're scared, stay your ass a slave. Don't never discourage nobody else from getting free. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people believe that slavery, all that shit is over with, and all this and that. The only color that matters is green. And, as long as you got money, fuck whatever, you can get whatever. Now, on the surface, it appears that way. It does appear that you got $1 billion, or whatever. You pretty much get anything you want. You can have white people serve you. You know what I mean? By that rationale. But see, this is the thing, and basically that's really capitalism is a matrix of entrapment. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this, and that's what I think was wrong with China. They're trying to beat the USA in the money game, which they can't. You know what I'm saying? They already got a better military. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you why they can't. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Monopoly. You know what I mean? Everybody playing Monopoly, but you got the banker that's playing too. The banker got all the motherfucking money. He's printing the money. So I mean, you can't buy your way out of this shit. Either way, you're gonna be subservient. Ask any black celebrity, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? And if your ass do try to get cute, they gonna motherfucking sacrifice your kid or your relative, like I believe they did with Michael Jordan daddy, Bill Cosby's son, among others. You know what I mean? I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. You know what I mean? And no offense to Bill and Mike if y'all feel something else happened, but I believe that's what happened. FBI, COINTELPRO type shit. But let me listen to this capitalism thing here, though. And I'm going to read something out of this book regarding capitalism. So y'all bear with me. Now it says, and this basically the conversation is the difference between socialism and capitalism. Now, first, some form of socialism is the answer, for one. But check this out, though. And I'm reading this. It says, socialism, he said, was a desirable social arrangement. It was the introduction to the utopian ideal, the world order of no order, communism. So no order, not new world order, no order. You know what I'm saying? Under socialism, he said, the state, a true people's government, centralized all the wealth of the land for the purpose of fairly redistributing it to each member of society according to ability and need. Socialism kindled the flame of humanity inside the hearts and minds of human beings, he said, and built the foundation on which the state could wither away completely to introduce a universal egalitarian arrangement. Then, he explained, human beings will be capable of sharing the fruits of the planet equally and beneficially, communally, communistically, not by rule of law, but by obedience to their higher selves. And I'm gonna stop right there. You gotta understand. This is the trick they play on people. You know what I'm saying? You look on TV and look, blacks all are criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X said, man, they project the image of the public. This is done by thieves. You know what I'm saying? When black men sell dope and do all that shit, they're not doing that shit because they criminal minded. They want to be bad. They doing that shit to survive. So if we take away that whole money thing, you know what I mean? Then people basically have no reason to commit crimes. And if somebody did commit a crime like murder or something, we'll really know they fucking crazy, or then you can lock them away. But under this arrangement here, man, ain't nobody a criminal, man. If I was to go out right now with this same fucking mask and rob somebody because I gotta eat, I'm not a criminal, man. You know what I'm saying? You blame it on the fucking society that put a motherfucker in a situation where a motherfucker gotta do that. You know what I mean? That's the trick right there. And y'all house niggas need to listen up on that. You know what I mean? Because I'm tired of motherfuckers. And I ain't just saying, some brothers over there. Really, fuck all that. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Anybody do a crime right now, especially black, a property crime, you know what I mean? Or he robbing your ass, you know what I mean? Or whatever, that man trying to eat. Or he may got a drug habit, but you got to think how he get that drug habit. He damn sure didn't fly over there and get it himself. You know what I mean? And people people always say, well, you gotta take responsibility for yourself and this and that. Ain't nobody putting no gun to your head and making you drink this liquor and do all this and that. But the shit is in the stores, and everybody know ain't nothing but liquor stores and churches in the ghetto. The liquor stores to keep you drunk, and the churches to send y'all, give y'all motherfuckers false hope. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit is. I'm gonna continue reading. You know what I mean? As y'all see, I get a little I get a little excited. You know what I mean? Because I'm true about this here. I'm gonna finish reading though. You know, when you hear it from my mouth, you may not like it. So it says under socialism, he said the state, a true people's government, centralized all the wealth, blah 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 blah. Not by rule of law, but by obedience to your higher self. Conversely, this is what I'm gonna get to. Capitalism produced an unjust and inhuman social scheme by promoting private ownership and property, accumulation of personal wealth, profit-driven production, and the exploitation of human beings. Okay, hence the slave trade. Now, under a capitalist scheme, men were discouraged from cooperation with each other in favor of competition. Thus, one ruthless man or a small conglomeration of such men was encouraged to grab all or nearly all of the very land of a nation, all its crops, blah, 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 which is basically the Illuminati, which is a group of motherfuckers who did this. You know what I'm saying? Such men then extracted the highest price possible for the use of these things. This is why we pay electricity, water, shit that we think we gotta pay for to supposedly to come out for your taxes for. Yeah, right. That shit is free. Okay? That ain't where that money going. It's going to these politicians and all their personal pockets. You know what I'm saying? Now, capitalism bred the barbarism of social Darwinism, whereas the strong survive and the weak are destroyed. You know what I mean? So basically, this is what you need to understand. Capitalism brings out the worst in you because you have to survive. And then it's basically like the worth of a man depends on how much money he got. Fuck with his morals is basically how much money you got. So that's the type of society we live in. That's why capitalism is so fucked up. And for blacks, is like twice doomed. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna speak on that too, actually, because this dog eat dog type shit, man, is not it. And for all you house niggas, you know what I mean, who think white is better, and you may see your own people and be like, look at these niggas, these ghetto niggas. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter because they call you a nigga too. You know what I mean? But you need to understand the nature of your condition, our condition. You know what I mean? Capitalism ain't it. And you've been taught to think communism or socialism and all this old shit ain't it. And personally, I really don't care what type of system of government is instituted after the war is won. Win the war first, one step at a time. That's my personal belief. Now, of course, you gotta have a long plan. But you know, this video was basically to kind of let you know the evils of capitalism. And you know, feel free to give your input. If you feel I didn't reach you or I didn't explain to you why capitalism is bad, you know what I'm saying? Get at me. You know what I mean? I'll be rushing through these videos and shit because I got so much to say or whatever or what have you. But trust me, I got something for you. And I'm out with that.